Our coverage of Storm Track winter warning. Here's a live look at what's left there in Tuscaloosa, where the mayor has issued a local disaster emergency because of the snow. You don't see it falling right now. Chief Meteorologist Mark Prater is out on 42 on deck to let us know about the rest of the conditions overnight. Mark, we're expecting it to get even colder outside.
Yeah, we've bypassed, hey, this is really uncomfortable to the point of, look, it's not funny anymore. I mean, we're really looking at a bitter cold night tonight, and it's because of the wind. We have all of this ice as well as snow. It may not be a lot, but it's enough to radiate that cold, and the surface, any air around it, it is very cold, and if it moves that dry, it just makes a big difference. So please make sure that you have gloves, heavy jacket, layered clothing, and a hat. I'm an idiot. I forgot mine tonight, so be sure you wear yours. Let's start off with a quick look, though, at the counties. Just a reminder, these are the areas we'll likely have the most treacherous travel, and that will be through the night tonight into early tomorrow. Folks, trust me, you do not want to get off the road and possibly slide off into a ditch and be out in this. It is very uncomfortable, and that will last until 9 o'clock in the morning. Still have a few counties, though, where we are looking at a winter weather advisory. That will last until 9 o'clock also. But as we check out the current conditions around central Alabama, I wanted to show you this. This is not a nebula out in space. This is actually ice covering our tower camera, but it's actually very pretty, and you can see the colors of the city there. But this tells the story. 24 degrees in Birmingham, 26 now for Tuscaloosa, 28 in Anniston, and that's where we still have some light snow falling around Anniston, northward and even eastward over towards Jacksonville, Rainbow City, a few flurries. This stretches back up towards Weiss Lake. Heflin, you've got a little bit of light snow, but the snow is wrapping up, and it's wrapping up rapidly. So it's going to be out of the state as it continues to track over into Georgia. This is now becoming the most important part of weather, and that's the temperatures. 20 in Coleman, 24, as I mentioned, in Birmingham, 26 right now in Alabaster. Let's factor in the wind chill, and this is where it gets really dangerous, especially if you're outside for any extended period of time tomorrow morning, because some of these will be at 0. Some could be anywhere from 4 to 8 degrees below 0. So again, this is not anything you play around with, especially with exposed skin. You have to make sure that you're bundled up and covered very well. Our temperatures over the next couple of days, look at this. I mean, we're just going to be downright cold all through Saturday and Sunday, and then we finally start to bounce back into the upper 30s and low 40s. But the turnaround will finally happen as we get into next week, and there will be a shot at some rain, but it's not necessarily going to be anything like we've had here lately, because temperatures will be too warm. But look at these numbers as we go through the day tomorrow. Temperatures, again, struggling to get out of the freezing range. So I had a high of 35, but this new data just now coming in, I'm guessing that we might struggle to get above freezing tomorrow, and that's with sunshine. So this is really bitter, dense, cold Arctic air that is settling across the state. Look at these numbers, 21 at 8, and that may be generous. And then we're looking at numbers into the upper 20s by noon. Hey, if you've been waiting on winter, here it is. Again, tomorrow, 35 may be a bit of a stretch, but still very cold and breezy. You'll have to make sure that the heater is running. And please make sure, if you have a space heater, don't let it get near anything that is a material that could burn. That is one of the most dangerous times now. Nothing near curtains, a couch, anything like that. Make sure you keep them isolated and away. Temperatures overnight into the low teens, possibly single digits this weekend, and then we start to rebound. We're into the low 60s with rain likely on Wednesday and a few showers Thursday into Friday, and almost 70 degrees for a high by Friday.